Good morning, everyone. How are you all? I hope all of you have enjoyed your vacations. Earlier, Miss Anugrah taught you maths. There is a change in our timetable, and from now onwards, I will teach you maths. My name is Dolly. Anugrah Miss told me that she has taught you 4 chapters. Today we will start from the chapter Profit and Loss. So let's begin with the chapter Profit and Loss. So we start Profit and Loss. Today is part 1. First, to understand the concept of profit and loss, first we will discuss few terms. Cost price, which is written in short form as CP. So what is cost price? The price at which an article is purchased. The price at which an article is purchased is called cost price. So the price जिस पे हम किसी भी आर्टिकल को परचेज करते हैं वो क्या कहलाता है? कॉस्ट प्राइस. एंड सेलिंग प्राइस represented by SP is the price at which an article is sold. The price at which an article is sold is called selling price, and the price at which it is purchased is called cost price. Now we will discuss overhead expense. What is the meaning of overhead expenses? The meaning of overhead expenses is if you purchased an article at some cost price, but to deliver it at your home or at your shop, you spend some money on its transportation, or you have given some sales tax to the government, or you have some spend on its suppose if you have purchased a TV and somehow it gets defected and you spend something on its repairing. So these things comes under overhead expenses. Means if you have given some tax, sales tax, it will come into overhead expenses. The transportation, if you have given something to the labor, okay, if you have spent in the repairing, you have repaired it by bringing it is mishandled and it needs to be repaired. So if you bear these things over an article, then these things come under overhead expenses, and overhead expenses will be added into cost price in order to get the total cost price. देखिए बच्चों, कहने का मतलब ये है कि मान लीजिए आप गए और आपने एक आर्टिकल खरीदा. मान लीजिए वो टेलीविजन है. टेलीविजन का कॉस्ट प्राइस आपको डीलर ने बताया कि 15,000 है, लेकिन जीएसटी और टैक्स मिलाने के बाद बोला 16,000 है. तो जो 1,000 रुपीज हुआ वो आपका ओवरहेड एक्सपेंस हुआ. फिर उसको अपने शोरूम या घर में लाने में आपने जो लेबर को चार्ज दिया, ठीक है, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन को जो चार्ज दिया, मान लीजिए आपने 500 दिया, तो वो भी ओवरहेड एक्सपेंस में आया. तो भले ही टेलीविजन आपका 15,000 का था, लेकिन जो भी एक्सपेंस आपने उसको लाने में किया, ठीक है, वो सब कॉस्ट प्राइस में ही ऐड करके आप बताएंगे कि ये मुझे 16,500 का पड़ा. ठीक है, तो टोटल कॉस्ट प्राइस ऑफ एनी आर्टिकल विल बी द सम ऑफ द कॉस्ट प्राइस प्लस ओवर हेड एक्सपेंस. Whatever expense you beared in bringing it is added into cost price and will give you total cost price. Okay, now we will discuss profit and loss. So we discussed about cost price, selling price and total cost price. Now if selling price of an article is more than the cost price, then you will have a gain or profit. So if selling price is more than cost price, only then you will have gain or profit, and this gain or profit is equal to SP minus CP. Okay, so this is your first formula. Gain or profit is equal to SP minus CP, and condition is if SP is greater than CP. अगर सेलिंग प्राइस कॉस्ट प्राइस से ज्यादा है तभी आपको गेन होगा. मान लीजिए कि आपने 16,500 में टेलीविजन खरीदा और आपने उसे 20,000 में सेल कर दिया या 17,000 में सेल कर दिया, तो आपका जो सेलिंग प्राइस था वो ज्यादा था, कॉस्ट प्राइस कम था. इस केस में आपको क्या होगा, गेन होगा या प्रॉफिट होगा. अब यही कंडीशन अगर अपोजिट हो जाए कि आपका कॉस्ट प्राइस ज्यादा हो और सेलिंग प्राइस कम हो, यानी कि आप टेलीविजन खरीद कर लाए 16,500 का, लेकिन जब आपने उसे सेल किया, जब आपने उसे सोल्ड किया, तो वो सिर्फ 16,000 का ही बिका या 15,000 का बिका. तो उस केस में आपको क्या होगा, आपको लॉस होगा, क्योंकि आपने खरीदा ज्यादा में और बेचा कम में. सो लॉस विल बी CP minus SP, and this is our second formula in this chapter. Okay, so if SP is greater than CP, only then you will have a gain or profit, which is equal to SP minus CP. And if you are having CP greater than SP, means cost price is greater than and selling price is less, then you will suffer a loss, which is equal to CP minus SP. So these two are the formulas that you will use while solving the exercise. Now the third formula which we will have in this chapter is gain percentage. Gain percentage. If it is asked in a question to find the gain, then you will use the formula 1 SP minus CP. And if they ask to find gain percentage, means in terms of percentage they are asking to find the gain, then you will use the formula gain upon CP into 100%. Okay, and the fourth formula will be loss percentage. So it will be loss upon CP into 100%. Okay, then we are having another formula, which is if gain percentage is given and CP is given. If gain percentage is given and CP is given, then to find the selling price SP, you will use this formula, which is 100 plus gain percentage upon 100 into CP. Okay, so if in question gain percentage is given and CP is given and you are asked to find SP, then you will use the formula 100 plus gain percentage upon 100 into CP. And similarly, if loss percentage is given and CP is given and you are asked to find SP, then you will use the formula 100 minus loss percentage upon 100 into CP. Okay, so we are having 6 formula initially to solve the questions of exercise 7A. First is gain or profit is equal to SP minus CP, loss is equal to CP minus SP, gain percentage, gain upon CP into 100, loss percentage, loss upon CP into 100. And if gain percentage and CP are given, then you will find to find SP, you will use the formula 100 plus gain percentage upon 100 into CP. If loss percentage and CP is given, then to find SP, you will use the formula 100 minus loss percentage upon 100 into CP. So dear students, you have to learn these formula in order to solve exercise. Okay. So I'll give, along with the video, I am giving you the PDF of whatever you need to write in the copy, in the classwork copy. So you have to first write the chapter number, chapter name, today's date, and then you will write these formulas. After that, you will, from the new page, you will mention exercise 7A. Do not copy questions in your classwork copy. Just write the question number and see from the book. Okay, then you will write exercise 7A and you will solve the question whatever I am solving in the video and giving you in the PDF. Okay, so let's begin exercise 7A. So we write first exercise 7A and we start with the question number 1. In question number 1, they are asking find gain or loss percentage. You need to find gain or loss percentage, whatever is there. It is given that CP is equal to rupees 750 and SP is equal to rupees 875. CP is given, SP is given, and they are asking to find whether gain percentage or loss percentage, whatever is happening in this condition. So first you will see CP is 750, SP is 875. So you have seen that SP is greater than CP. So this is a case of gain. This is a case of gain, means you are having profit or gain. So to find gain, we use the formula SP minus CP. Then we write SP is 875 and CP is 750. Then you will do subtraction. You will get rupees 125. Okay. Then it is asked to find gain percentage. It is only gain. ये सिर्फ gain का formula है. हमें gain percentage निकालना है. तो gain percentage निकालने के लिए हम क्या formula लगाएंगे? We will use the formula gain percentage is equal to gain upon CP into 100. Okay. Now gain is 125. CP is 750 into 100. Then you will do cancellation. 0 and 0 cancel each other. Then it is cancelled with 25. 25 3s are 25 5s are. Now nothing is cancelled. It is 50 upon 3, which is equal to 16 whole 2 upon 3 percentage, and that is your answer. So what we have do, it is asked in the question to find gain percentage or loss percentage. In order to find whatever is happening here in this condition, either gain or loss, we first observe what is CP and what is SP. And we observe that SP is greater than CP. सेलिंग प्राइस बड़ा है, कॉस्ट प्राइस कम है. तो अगर सेलिंग प्राइस ज़्यादा है तो हमको गेन हो रहा है. हमने गेन का फॉर्मूला लगाया, गेन कैलकुलेट किया. क्वेश्चन में सिर्फ गेन नहीं पूछा है, आपसे गेन परसेंटेज पूछा है. तो गेन परसेंटेज निकालने के लिए हमने इसका फॉर्मूला यूज किया और सबकी वैल्यूज पुट करी और आंसर आ गया 16 whole 2 upon 3 percentage. Okay. Similarly, you will do whatever is left. You need to do it in your practice copy or homework copy. So we are having another question number 1 part 3. It is given in this question that CP is equal to rupees 80.40 and SP is equal to rupees 68.35. 4. Now CP is 80 point something and SP is 68 point something. So CP is more than SP. So when cost price is more, you are having loss, and loss will be calculated CP minus SP. So we will do subtraction 80.40 minus 68.34. When we subtract, we get 12.06. Now we need to calculate loss percentage, and in order to calculate loss percentage, we will use the formula loss upon CP into 100. So we put loss is 12.06, CP is 80.40 into 100. Now decimal will remove, as after decimal there are 2 digits both in numerator and denominator, so decimal will be removed, and then we will do cancellation. We will cut 0 and 0 here, then from 2 to 4 to 2 to 6 to 3 again to 2 to 1 and to 5 okay. Then it cancels with 603 and 201. I think it will goes with the table of 3. 3 2s are 3 1s are 3 6 are 18 and 3 7s are. Then 67 1s are and 67 3s are. So we have got 3 into 5, and 3 into 5 is 15. So our answer will be 15%. Okay. Now see question number 2. See from your book. Question number 2 is Ranjit purchased an Almirah for rupees 5,248 and paid rupees 127 for its transportation. So first we will write what is given. CP is given as rupees 5,248 and transportation is given. Transportation comes under overhead expense. So overhead expense is rupees 127. So what will be the total cost price? Total cost price will be CP plus overhead expense. Okay. So CP is rupees 5,248 and expense is rupees 127. When we add, we get rupees 5,375. Okay. And it is given he sold it for rupees 6,020. So selling price is given rupees 6,020. Now see which is more. Which is more? SP is more. So you will write here SP is more than CP. When SP is more than CP, you are having gain. So gain will be SP minus CP. We put the value 6020 minus rupees 5,375. We put total cost price. Okay. We subtract and we got 645 rupees. In the question it is asked find his gain or loss percentage. So this is not just the answer. You need to calculate gain percentage. So you will use the formula gain upon CP into 100. You put the value of gain 645 and CP total CP. Okay, 5,375 into 100. Okay, then solve it, cancel it with the table of 20, either the table of 25 or 5, and when you solve you will get 12%. So you need to solve it. It is your homework. Your answer will be 12%. That is all for today. Question number 1, whatever is left, solve it in homework copy, and in the next video we will solve remaining questions of this exercise. That is all for today. Have a nice day, everyone.